So we're in the SL 550 now, you guys, and totally different feel after getting out of the Porsche.
Right. Probably rock a little air conditioning, you know, keep the top up.
Yeah, you know, we're gonna do this one a little bit different. Got the top up, doctor lawyer mode, and we're just cruising. Another very attractive car, SoCal. Something fun to cruise up and down PCHN with the homie Sinister. And Sin, how's the like the steering and stuff feel on this one? Is it as tight, or is it just more?
Definitely not as tight. Yeah.
Okay.
But and then this one, it probably at this point has a little issue with the suspension because I feel like it's really bouncy, you know. Like,
okay.
There's a lot of like recoil, I want to say. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not mad at it. It's got a good cushy like Cadillac. And then the AC right now, beautiful, nice and cold.
Yeah, the AC definitely blowing out cold. Seats in this car are kind of cool. I mean, it's the Porsche seats. Basically, you feel like you're just really buckled in the car, and these actually feel just as good. And Mercedes is known for its really comfortable interiors, and
this is a good color combination on this interior, I feel like, right?
I think so too. The lighter colors, you know. Now on Sunday, do you try to get out here sometimes to just clear your mind, man, you know, in between doing your artwork and being creative?
If I can, you know, sometimes I need to I probably do that more often, right? I tend to like just keep pushing through with like my priorities and my to-do list, and instead of like taking time to like enjoy my surroundings, or you know what I mean?
Well, I think you almost, I mean, you've been out here for a while now, so I think sometimes you take it for granted. You know, you don't realize like what you have access to and how blessed you are to be this close to the ocean, and to have the luxury of being able to do something like this, where people that live in LA, a lot of people, they don't even get a chance to come out to the beach.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can dip through, maybe not. I'm gonna do this quick little thing. So I used to live right here, is why I did this quick little deviation thing. And they started building this new house, and I always like to see it. Like, this is incredible.
Oh yeah, wow.
And it's so weird that it's on PCH.
Wow.
So I used to once upon a time live right here, and it was a much smaller house. But how cool is that pad? It's like an office building now.
Wow. Yeah. They really modernized that place.
I had an epic birthday there before, where I had some construction worker friends build me some stages where I had stripper poles, and then I had an actual cage, and I had a lingerie pajama party, and girls came in the lingerie and were dancing on the pole, were dancing in the cages.
Shit.
And before I had the party, I put a few $100, like $100 per envelope, and I went around to my neighbors' houses, and I told them, hey, you know, let me get you dinner and a movie tonight. You know, we're gonna be a little like rowdy. It's my birthday, and you know, if you have an issue, call me instead of calling the police. And I put my phone number on the envelope.
Wow, everybody was cool?
Oh, totally cool. At one point they called and they were like, yeah, you know, it is getting a little bit, you know, you know? But it was a legendary party. People are always like, I can't even believe like that. I just, you know, went to a lingerie pajama party. And the reason why I did it is because I had gone to the Playboy Mansion for Hefner's birthday parties. And I went to a lingerie pajama party at the Playboy Mansion, and it was legendary. So I was like, oh man, like I gotta do that for one of my birthdays. So for those out in the internet universe, try it out, you know, do a lingerie pajama party for your birthday. It's a good time, you know? Yeah. But people were loving it. The people were dancing in these cages, and they literally just had them built for the day. Wow. They weren't, you know, like, you know, and so it was fun. Before they built it, the backyard was big. So I had a massive backyard. Oh, you had a bunch of space back there? Yeah, because it was a much smaller, like, bungalow. Oh, okay. Yeah. Quick, how about this place? It's a trip, so you can be a member here, and they'll charge you like a monthly fee, and you can, you know, put your name on the list and pick up cars. Oh wow. Yeah,
so these cars are for like rent?
Yeah, and then there's a man cave on the inside. That
Wow.
comes with your membership.
Have you been in there?
I never have. No.
Dude, you should check it out.
Yeah, it's called Garage 77. Pretty cool. Sorry to interrupt you, but that's a cool little spot.
No.
So we're still on Pacific Coast Highway right now. We just entered into Hermosa Beach. Hermosa Beach is a cool little beach city. It's been here for many, many years too, and very upscale community too. The homes are all multi-million-dollar homes now. But back in like, I want to say 1975 or something, maybe something like that. My dad started his very first dry cleaners, and that was the complex that it was in.
Wow.
And so when I was like, you know, a youngster, kindergarten and stuff, I would mob around the dry cleaners. And that's kind of what started his whole career. Back then they didn't have dry cleaning businesses. You had to have like a license, not a license, but you had to go to a certification school, like to get certified in all the different variations of like the machines and the equipment. And he was like one of the first ones back then. They didn't really have retail dry cleaners where you roll up and just drop your clothes off, you know? Back
so he
then
kind of kicked that off?
Something new. Yeah, it's not there anymore, but you could totally tell by the name that he named it that it was straight 70s, because it sounds like a disco song. The name of it was called Super Fine.
Oh,
doesn't that sound like a
like
Rick
old,
James song?
yeah. Super Fine.
And so yeah, that was the name of it, and that's kind of what led to, you know, me being in the South Bay, is my dad owning all this dry cleaning businesses when I was a youngster. Eventually I worked at the dry cleaning when I was like 16, 15, 14, 12. I was already out there. My dad was hiring me when you weren't supposed to hire kids. I'm over there working in the store, you know. But it's pretty fun to like summer vacation at your parents' business and participate in the business, you know.
Well, I think that's the thing that a lot of people are missing today is like, typically, like everybody wants their kid, oh, he's gonna be the next NFL, or he's gonna do this. If you got a family business, why not pass that down?
Right.
Because that's something, that's like a legacy right there, you know.
Yeah.
And you just keep growing it, man. I mean, what better than to have a business where everybody's like has an invested interest and not just employees?
My dad, I always thought I would probably carry on his business, but he sold them and went a different route.
Oh.
So I never had any opportunity to own my own.
Yeah.
But through the years,
remember the Jeffersons, he was balling off George Jefferson.
I know, right?
The Cleaners, remember?
They had you know how they have all these reality shows? Maybe that could be a reality show inside the Cleaners.
Yeah.
You know, because there's like any place, there's always that insider talk, and he did this and she did that. And I remember back in the day, my dad was way more like flirty with people. You could do that back then without getting like a
harassment.
Yeah, you could smack someone on the butt.
Yeah.
And like, you know, but nowadays, like, no way, you know.
Hey, so let me get a hug. You get a little squeeze.
So my dad always had a lot of girls working there, and they liked him. It was all in fun, and I seen him smack a butt, you know. And so, but nowadays, heck no, you can't do that.
No, that shit, you can't. Yeah.
We grew up in a different era. I sometimes wonder what it would be like to grow up nowadays, because even like the BMX bikes are all electric. Like,
dude, it ain't the same.
Yeah,
man.
you know, we had even like, we would ride our skateboards or bike to the arcade. Like, they don't even have arcades. They just do the X game at the house, and like, I don't know.
Well, the virtual goggles, nobody leaves the house.
Right.
We were always outside. On the weekends, I mean, dude, I remember catching a bus and having a little money to get a burger, bro. We'd be gone all day.
Right.
You know?
Big liquor community. A lot of people drink out here. You know? Even the kids, they start early out here. Go to, you know, it's a very big alcoholic community, I feel like. So we're not far from, there was an area when I was maybe, I don't know, anywhere between 11 to 14, 15, where a group of kids, and then sometimes even the older kids, all the parents would drop us off during summer vacation, and there would probably be 15 or 20 of us, and we would all go surfing and hang out at one lifeguard tower.
Oh, wow.
And so we'd all bring our brown bag lunches or walk up the street. There was a deli, but the beach was our babysitter. So like my mom would drop us off at 7 in the morning and say, "Oh, I'll pick you up right here at 5:30."
Like, be right here.
Yeah. And so no cell phones back then.
Wow.
You know,
I remember.
be here, and if you're not, like, then what? You know? This was the house. I'll pull around. It was the house from that TV show 90210.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, one of the houses.
One of the houses, huh?
Yeah. I think it was on like the later episodes, maybe not like the first few episodes. So this was the street that my parents would drop us off on, and we would all hang at this lifeguard tower. So I had some pretty good memories right here, so much so to like even a couple brawls, fighting with people, and then doing goofy pranks like jackass stuff, you know.
That's one whole house?
Right here, this one, the way it pulls around, it's really cool. Yeah, all these are one whole house. This one's always been one of my favorites, though. This has been here like really long time, like from the 90s or something.
Wow.
And it's still just holding tough in 2024.
Yeah. Same architecture, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
This one got like a
God,
castle vibe, right?
Yeah, man, that's a big ass crib, man.
Maybe we should ask social media, what would they do if they had that?
If you could
leave us a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. I mean, which one would you pick? Would you pick the what is that, the old school, more of a, I don't know, what
castle
vibe, or would you go
Miami Vice?
Miami Vice over here.
I think I'm going Miami Vice.
Oh man, yeah, that's sick, man.
So I'm gonna do a quick little how we did Palos Verdes.
Okay.
A little loop-de-loop. Like, look at this one, man. There's like legendary houses out here in Manhattan Beach. And because Manhattan Beach is like, I think, a little less mileage-wise than Beverly Hills, they say the real estate is more expensive in Manhattan Beach
look at
than it is in Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just because, I guess, however that works, like, how does that work? If let's say this is, 50-mile radius and Beverly Hills is 100-mile.
Oh, got you. Per square foot.
Yeah. I don't understand. Maybe that just means because they're spread out, there's obviously some that are not quite as much. I don't know how that entirely works, but we're about to hit some just incredible pads in a minute, dude. Like, my gosh, these ones are so rock star, dude. So a lot of professional athletes and stuff live out here, like the Kings and Lakers.
Oh yeah, a lot of them
like
got cribs over here.
I lived up here. We could even drive by my old house. It was the one that you interviewed me at. It was really close to here. But anyhow, down the street from me, Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, like, she had just got divorced. She lived down the street from my house.
Oh wow.
I used to see his kids out playing out front, and my neighbors were like, "Hey, that's Eddie Murphy's kids," and I was like, "What a trip, dude!" They said something about like the air in there.
Wow.
Had a custom.
That door is sick.
Right? What is that? Like
wow, like a
15-foot door.
Fuck.
It's got some cool sculptures in there.
Wow. Yeah, that's a piece of art, man.
Look at this one too, huh? We love your house.
Yeah, buddy. So that's how we do it out here in Manhattan Beach in the Mercedes SL 550 with Sinister Monopoly. Make sure you holler at us if you're trying to get some artwork, you're trying to pick up a whip. info.bigherc916@gmail.com. Muscle up. Visit bigherc916.com to pick up a limited edition GTA poster signed by me for $10, or with your purchase of a Wig Splitter Porsche t-shirt, I'll throw in a free poster signed by me for you. Oh shit! The popos are coming. I gotta hurry up and wash my ass. Go to bigherc916.com, pick you up a bar of soap, and wash your ass, or else you're gonna be under arrest too. Oh shit!